It's great to be back in Tuscaloosa. I've let it slip a lot, the Legion Field, but that's the new thing about it. But I think it's more or less exciting for the fans and exciting for the players. I think the Alabama High School Athletic Association in making this change was a wonderful change. Our kids have been talking about it all year. It's something new. So, you know, I think it'll be a great venue. I think it's going to be wonderful for high school football, and, you know, our guys and myself are looking forward to it.
It doesn't get old to keep playing Hoover in the state championship, but that's what you're doing. Well,
it doesn't get old to play in the state championship, period. You know, it's formed into a great rivalry, and let me tell you something. You're talking about two teams that respect each other. Every time we play, I'm amazed at the end of the game how the kids hug each other's neck, how they pat each other on the back. There are a lot of respect for Prattville and Hoover players, and I tell you what, the coaching staffs do a great job. I know my coaching staff works tireless hours along with Hoover's, and you know that's part of the winning process. I think we put the hours in, and the kids are very coachable on both sides of the ball. But it ought to be a great ball game. It always is. It seems like it always goes down to the end, and you know they're a lot of fun, and you know we're looking forward to the opportunity.
You already mentioned the fact this year a little bit harder for you to get there.
Yep.
Maybe talk about that.
Well, you know, this group this year has really had to find ways to win in different areas. We tried to beef up the schedule and play a little bit tougher competitions to get us ready for what we've been through. And looking at it now, I think it prepared us. It prepared us well to find a way to win, to be ready for any setting that we've gone to, and to be in some big, large venues. So to go to Tuscaloosa, which is a new environment, the one thing I feel confident about is our guys have been in those large venues and those large settings, so it's not going to be new for us. The field will be new, but the setting in itself is going to be the same. So, you know, I think this group has really formed the name Cardiac Kids almost through the playoffs, because more or less they don't want to be the first group to drop the ball. Getting back to Tuscaloosa was very important for this group, and it's like we said, you know, it doesn't matter what the score is, just find a way to get to the next week, and that's kind of the motto they've made throughout the playoffs.
And your seniors going for their 4th championship.
Absolutely. This senior group is really the last senior group at Prattville to have a chance to win 4 rings. This was the last 9th grade group we allowed to come up and practice and travel with us before our numbers got so large. So this is special. That's what I tell them all the time. You'll be one of the only people in Prattville, if we can pull it off, to have 4 rings. And, you know, it's special to them. It's something that they want to do. And this senior class has been a class that has really come in a tough situation. I took over a year ago. They were juniors, and they found the leadership capabilities, and they've done it again this year to keep this process of winning going. And you know, I'm so excited for this group just to have the opportunity to participate in this game.
Every year is something new, I think, with the kids, because it's a whole new group of kids. You know, I mean, most of those kids have been a part of it, you know, and have been there and had a chance to be a part of it. But I think the big thing is it's going to change every year. Your kids' chemistry changes, personality changes, so it makes it a little bit tougher to get there every year. You know, people talk about that all the time, but, you know, until you've been there and really realize how tough it is. I mean, it's tough because you got to refocus. I mean, you can't count Champions Challenge. You know, we're going in our 16th game this year, and that's tough on some 17, 18-year-olds.
Coach DuBose called his bunch the Cardiac Kids. How would you put your team in a nutshell?
Oh man, family. I mean, that's what I'd call them. Just a big family.
The rematch and all that is going to get played up all week, but generally, you don't care who you play. You just want to get there.
No, we don't care who we play or where we play it in a parking lot. We don't care. We're playing for a state championship, and we got to focus more on what we're doing and worrying about who we're playing. You know, and making sure that this week we're getting better. Make sure this week we take care of business, because, you know, anytime you go into a football game, you got to win the contact battle. Well, you're the one that controls that. You know, you got to take care of the football. You're the one that controls that, and you can't give up the big play. You're the one that controls that. So everything that we feel like we've got to do to be successful all year long has been more about what we've got to do to control the destiny of what we're doing, and I think that's the biggest thing this week. We're going to keep that same focus.
The other thing that's going to be brought up this week has to do with Prattville possibly winning 4 state championships, something that Hoover did a few years ago. Is that going to be brought up that
No, we can't get caught up in that. I mean, you know, like I said before, you know, I mean, we're going to go out and play the football game because we're trying to win a state championship in 2009. This ain't got nothing to do with 2004, 2008, or 2007. If it did, they'd put those dates on the trophy. So we're focused on what we're doing right now. I mean, we can't get caught up in all that. And everybody's going to play that up, team of the decade and all that kind of stuff. I heard that all year long, you know. but we want to be the team of 2009, and that's what we're focused on right now.